And welcome back again to Crypto Hulk. Today we got major stellar news. Um, this is massive news. It's not news that's going to affect anything like tomorrow, but this is like the future. Okay, that'll be our first article for today. We're going to start with Stellar. I'm going to start off with a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. Don't buy anything because I say or whatever. Don't even watch the show. You should probably turn off the show right now. Okay. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about, so that's the disclaimer. First one was J4L1 or 111. Then you got a member, Mark showed up, brand new member, Mark, welcome. Got Underpass 61, Danny Boy, Crypto She-Hulk. We got Henry Brown. What does Henry have to say today? Everybody, get the 3 X's. Get XRP, XLM, XDC. Make it triple X. Crypto, y'all, SMH. Once we are all rich, we will have an Iron Man ultra marathon with me and Hulk and Dave Coggins. I don't do Iron Man. Everybody, I don't like doing that aerobic shit. Let's see. I'm scrolling down, just kind of breezing through. Got Charles Looney here. The DC area is still partying. Okay. Lakey XRP, not a zip. Let's see. Stephen Morris. Using cell and trying. Oh, the phone's not working. I've had no reception today. I called Verizon. My cell phone kept going out while I'm talking to them. So that there might be some kind of issue going on. I tried calling. I'm taking the damn phone over tomorrow and just saying fix the shit or exchange it out. So I'm done trying to call these tech support people. It's not working. And plus, the phone. Look, the phone is not available 24/7. Seriously, like I'm not having that. All right, you got to be out of your mind. The phone's on when I say it is. I don't check the voicemails. You can just leave. It'll stack up and leave voicemails or something, and then because I don't check them anyway. This isn't a 24/7 deal for $5 a month. I mean, seriously? Henry Brown, back in the 80s, we call this Hulkonomics. Thanks for that donation there, buddy. Citrus, thanks for your donation. And we got Rob G. Helio Bob. Michael Blankenship is here. Peter is here. Nicole, Stellar Family. Stellar Family. Wait till you get this news there, Nicole, about Stellar. Hoo-wee. It's some massive news. XRP Mama. You got Armor of God. Stephen Morris says, laugh aloud. I meant using cell while watching doesn't work. Oh, yeah. I know. It's tough to try to process those informations and stuff. You're on the phone trying to watch the show. It's not going to work there, buddy. Angel Hendricks, Fred, give me crypto. Got a notification from Nada, or I would have been real late. 1970s legend. There you go. Thanks for that donation there, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm a little bit worn out. I got out of a dry sauna, so now I'm kind of like, whoo-wee. Nicole says, we've been holding and waiting patiently. It's all coming together. I'm going to show you how it's coming together. Look, don't be like the veterans. I'm not talking to you. It's just these new people. Like, look, it's all like she's saying, like Nicole's saying, it's all coming together. I'm gonna read the article right now. Let's just fucking get the shit done. I got people that want the news and of course sometimes my views. This one here, you don't need my views on this one, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I'm gonna do a copy and a paste, and you're gonna see some good stuff there, buddy. This story's massive. Like I'm almost ready to say, thank God. It's about fucking time. I'm trying to get some air and I'm being a little dramatic, but I'm serious though. Franklin Templeton, probably one of the bigger investment firms in the entire world, announces the Franklin on-chain US government money fund. It surpasses 270 million in assets under management. This article was dated April 24th, so a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. I never saw this one. They must have been burying this sucker. Listen to this one. This is the first United States registered mutual fund to process transactions and they're recording the share ownership on Stellar blockchain. Do you see where this is going? The stock market, you guys, is starting to flip crypto, okay? Starting to. We're not rich next week. Might be 3, 6, 9 months, whatever it is. Like, I'm showing you, this is the first time they've ever put, like, if you're in stocks or bonds or some shit like that, or like again, this mutual fund, it's on the blockchain. Like, this is a massive move where you're kind of like trying to flip it and you're pushing and pushing, and then it gets to a certain point where it just falls over, okay? That's what just happened. This is out of San Mateo, California. It's just south of San Francisco by about 15 miles or something. It's in right next to Silicon Valley, San Mateo. Franklin Templeton today announces the Franklin on-chain, U.S. government fund. As of March 31st, 2021, the fund's transfer agent maintains the official record of share ownership via a proprietary blockchain integrated system that currently utilizes the Stellar blockchain network for transaction activity. The fund is the first United States. Congratulations, Stellar. Congratulations, everybody that chose wisely to get Stellar. The fund is the first U.S. fund, registered fund that is, to use a public blockchain to process transactions and record share ownership. Oh, man. And is available via the Benji Investments application. Now, one of the things is, you guys, look, we're early. And when we buy crypto, guess what? We hold it. We hold it. That's okay. There's good and there's bad with being early. The good part is you get it all for cheap. You can hold it in your hardware wallet, and it's portable. You can move it around and go places, you know? Now, here's how this one works. Like I said, the fund's transfer agent maintains the official record of share ownership. So you're not going to be holding this stuff, okay? That's what the banks and the stockbrokers got in, and they're trying to get you out of self-custody, all right? Because then guess what? You become a bank. Guess what? If you got a whole lot of Stellar, you could set up your own investment company and sell shares of Stellar. Like, you can have people hold shares of Stellar, yours. I mean, there's different things you can do. You can start a fund where you get a bunch of Stellar, put it in a fund or something, and now you're a fucking stockbroker owner person. That's what they don't want. You see, the banks don't want you to have it. They want the laws to change where they hold it for you. They stake it out. They are in the interest. They loan it to other businesses, not you. This is what's going on right here. Let me continue. When you're early like us, don't complain it's taking so long because you're in early. I just explained all the benefits of being early. We believe that blockchain technologies have the potential to reshape the investment management industry. Let me repeat that again. New people that are like, well, I don't know about crypto. What if they become securities? So fucking what? We believe that blockchain, okay, let me change that word blockchain technology to crypto. We believe that crypto has the potential to reshape the investment management industry. Sounds a lot different, don't it? By providing greater transparency and lower operational costs for traditional financial products. Blockchains like Stellar are important to the investment process of the future, and assets built on blockchain rails, like the Franklin On Chain US Government Money Fund. Notice what they're doing here is they got their own chain and they build it on Stellar. See what I mean? So JP Morgan comes out with something, right? Oh, but guess what? They're going to put it on Stellar or the XRP or the XDC. And then, Polkadot can work with them and this and that. I mean, that's how all this works. You're going to have three major chains, but you got one major chain. That's the XRP, the XR Pizzle. Let me continue here. Demonstrating the potential for increased interoperability in the financial system. This innovative investment vehicle motivated the Stellar Development Foundation to further diversify its treasury by making a multi-million-dollar investment into the fund. Stellar is built and optimized for asset tokenization. Oh man, this is where it's going, everybody. I've been telling you this. We've got to have, number one, global crypto regulations in every country. Then, once we have all the laws in every country, everything needs to get tokenized. Most stuff. It's not going to all happen at once. When everything is tokenized, maybe 5 to 10 years from now, I don't know, somewhere there, maybe 7, that's 100%. That's when the XRP is at like 30,000, 40,000 or something like that crazy, right? If 10%, like 10% is tokenized, maybe the XRP is at $3,000. And then when it hits 50% tokenized, XRP is at like, I don't know, 20,000 bucks. And then when it's 100,000, maybe XRP is at $50,000. But what I'm showing you here is we're at the beginning where this is the first time in the United States a fund has been put on a blockchain. Bam, there you go. First time. Now the dummies are like, but the price is low. Oh, the price is low. It's because you've been watching the wrong show, dumbass. Okay, that's why you don't fucking understand what's going on here. This is the first time, dumbass, that a fund has been tokenized on a blockchain in the United States. The price is going to be low, moron, until everybody starts doing this, and then everybody starts tokenizing. But guess what? Your dumbass is not going to catch the boat or the train. You're going to miss the train because you're fucking stupid. You're going to wait for the prices to go up because you're bitching about, oh, it's 46 cents. Your stupid ass has no fucking idea what you're talking about. Because now is the time to buy, you dumb shit. This is awesome. That's 46 cents. This is completely awesome. That's 46 cents. Because all these brand new people on my show can buy all the stuff up, get Stellar for like a dime, get XDC for 3 cents. Because you're fucking dumbass like, oh, the price needs to go up. No, it doesn't, you fucking moron. Because then the poor people can't get it. These mental midgets that comment on the show. Let me continue. The fund is a regulated 1940 Act fund that invests at least 99.5% of its total assets in government securities, cash, and repurchase agreements, collateralized fully by the government securities of cash. They're talking about $1 a share price, okay? A stable $1 share price. One share of the Franklin On-Chain U.S. government money fund is represented by one Benji token. So here you have a fund tokenized with a Benji token on a Stellar blockchain. That's what we got going on. Token holders can gain exposure to the fund in digital wallets through the Benji Investments application available in mobile app stores. Stellar Development Foundation continues to recognize the functions of this. Stellar is a nonprofit organization. Now that's very interesting. Think about this. Stop. I take pauses during articles to show you things. How is this a nonprofit? Why is this a nonprofit? Very interesting, isn't it? This Stellar just wants to help the world, right? Do you see something here? 3-letter agency? Uh-huh. Let me check some comments here. That's a very important one when you start thinking about this. So that's why Crypto Hulk reads off the articles. Like, why is Stellar nonprofit? Wait a second now. It's a nonprofit, but for what? The past 2 to 3 years, Jebb, you know who invented it, has been making quite a bit of profit, shall we say? Well, yeah, Crypto Hulk. Matter of fact, you're right. It sounds to me like Jebb, you know who, over the past 2 years, Taco Stand Wallet has sold off like $1 billion. That sounds like a profit to me. See what I'm saying? 3-letter agencies. He never gets in trouble. That guy starts Mt. Gox crypto exchange, which turned into like one of the biggest crypto scams. He never gets in trouble. He's like that Disney cartoon, no, the Warner Brothers cartoon with Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's in an elevator that's fallen to the ground, and right before they hit the ground, Bugs Bunny walks out of the elevator, and the elevator crashes to the ground, but Bugs Bunny's just fine. And he just keeps walking. That's Jebb with Mt. Gox. Okay. He left like a month or 3 or whatever before Mt. Gox went to court and everybody got arrested, but not him. Very interesting. Okay, maybe that was now when the COVID hit. Jebb starts selling off all his XLM. He made like $1 billion. But I thought Stellar just said it's what, nonprofit? Make any sense? No. Well, gee, Crypto Hulk, thanks for bringing that one up. Think about that one. This dude never gets in trouble. Armor of God, sending love to Hulk and the Hulksters. Our time is coming. Keep those vibes high. And if you're going to get high, don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Just kind of chill out on the ganja there, brother. All right. Next on this articulo. Stellar's a nonprofit, really? Okay. I just talked about that one. The foundation helps maintain Stellar's code base. Well, how did Jebb selling off all that Stellar for $1 billion help the code base there, buddy? You didn't mention that in the article, did you there? Gee, Crypto Hulk, that's why we like you reading the articles, because you bring up these things that new people just don't know. Yes, I do. Franklin Templeton is in 155 countries. Blah, blah, blah. Talks about Stellar is a nonprofit. Yeah, right. Okay. That supports the development and growth of Stellar, the world's and connects Stellar connects the world's financial structure. Did you know that? That's just very interesting, isn't it? You know, there's a lot of conspiracy here that I got to kind of watch it. But I just wanted to show you this stuff, how Stellar is the connects the world. Like, and XRP does the same thing. You know, when XRP first started, I showed you the website that no other channel has, where the secret government agencies are working with XRP from day one. 3 of them. The National Security Administration, NASA, and the Treasury are all working with Ripple on day one. Like, serious? I showed you the website of Ripple for that. I found it. Pretty amazing. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I didn't know that. Now it makes me totally know that Ripple is a 3-letter agency in the government acting like a business. And all the people there are actors that have signed non-disclosure agreements, so they can't tell you the truth, right? But Crypto Hulk can find the truth. And guess what? The truth sets you free. I will leave it at that. That's the first article for today. And that was a pretty good one there, buddy. The show is skipping, huh? I guess I got a little bit too real there, huh? Better cool my jets. A Mao. Hulk, are you also holding H bar? No. Do I recommend it highly? Not a zip. MKP, how are you? Steve Morris. Oh, really? Meow. Oh my God, are you really doing that Reno 911 thing? Oh, by the way, I might be looking at going to Dubai for a week in June. I might want to check out, do some shows on the crypto. I'm going to try to get some interviews. I'm going to go to Dubai. I'm going to fly there just for the show. Just looking into it now. I'm going to be checking on air flights and costs and stuff tonight. But I was thinking of taking a vacation. The last vacation I took was in 2019, and I went to the Philippines for 6 weeks. And I started the show the next year in 2020 and haven't had a vacation for 3 years. I've been making shows the whole time. The only vacation I got is when I had a back surgery and I had to be at home, but that's not a vacation because that shit fucking hurt. So, so I'm looking at turning this into a waycation, which is a work vacation. Thinking about going to Dubai. I'm going to look at hitting up crypto companies there, maybe the crypto finance, the business section of Dubai, and talking to some of the leaders, the sheiks and stuff there. If I can get an interview, something for 5-10 minutes, or if they want to do a 30, yeah, like maybe like 10-15 minute show with some of these movers and shakers in crypto. Go over there and do the damn thing. Talk to them about crypto and stuff. She-Hulk, we going to Dubai. I mean, if some of y'all want to go, I guess you can meet me there. Then we can do like a little show or a shindig over there. I'm not certain about that. I got to talk to. I'm going with a crew of people, about 4. So they might not want to do that, but I can run it by them and see if I can do like a little meetup there with some people, get some pictures and shit in Dubai. Maybe can show up for the interview. I don't know, be in the video, like, a group of us, 5, 10, 15, and we'll be a sheik right there, and I'll be asking questions, and you guys can ask questions. I don't know, something like that, man. I think that'd be kind of fun, whoever wants to go to Dubai. Just a thought. I don't know. I don't know if I can get some other people on this channel to go, but Crypto She-Hulk says she's in, so Hulk smashing in Dubai. Dubai is crypto friendly, low taxes. I know that's one place I might move to. Angel says I need a vacation. Yeah, I know. I do. I'd like to make it a working vacation. That's what I like. I just can't do like nothing for like a whole week. But I would like to hit up and talk to a sheik who's running a bank or something over there, an investment company or something kind of like that, and do a couple interviews with some people, maybe three different interviews in the week. That would be totally cool. A workation, says Dennis Perkins. Let's see. I want to jump off the bridge with Gary when he pulls a chute. Only pots and pans come out. I want to go on top of that one super high building and then just jump off and then fall like 50 stories and then pull the parachute. No, I'm just kidding. I would never fucking do that shit. Let's see here. Bergie Khalifa. So I'm going to look into that June 15th. Is when I think I might leave. It's a 15-hour flight. I'm like, fuck my life. So I don't know if I go to like San Francisco and I can fly. Hopefully I don't have to go. I'll probably have to go to San Francisco, then fly to New York. Then once I'm in New York, catch a flight and go straight to Dubai. But it might be so nice there. I'll be like, fuck, man, I'm not coming back. I'll just be like, I'm cool. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I can just tell the realtor, hey, get rid of this place. I'm going to Dubai. That's where I'm probably going to end up anyway. I've been telling you guys that. Dubai is just totally crypto cool. So I'm not dealing with no dumb shit in America. And these fucking sick, twisted, perverted laws that they're making and teaching kids this dummy ass shit. I can't deal with that. I'd rather just live in a Muslim country. And yeah, they got strict rules, but none of this sick fuck shit they got in America, Killer restaurant in the Burge. Man. XRP Mama got all three. Good, you got all three cryptos. There you go, buddy. Next article, Articulo. What do we got here? I got that article. That one's good. Deutsch. Deutsch is in the news again. Deutsch. Standard Charter, and then that. I think I found my article. Boy, Jove, I think I found it, eh? Let's start with this one. Happened about 10 hours ago. This one's kind of like a mini deep dive. I've got 1, 2, 3 main articles. Okay, I got one article and then supportive stuff. Okay. So here we go. Deutsche Bank, SMBC, they join Partio Digital Ledger Technology Payment Network, co-founded by JP Morgan. Now, let me tell you something. JP Morgan was there day one, because I showed you all on the actual Ripple website back in 2014. You had JP Morgan right on that front page as an active member, along with NASA, the Treasury, and the National Security Agency. We're all right there. JP Morgan's right there. So when we see this article here with Deutsche Bank, SMBC, and there's this new payments crypto that JP Morgan helped co-founded. Just remember, it's more than likely somehow running on Ripple. All right. Let's continue. Partior, the blockchain network for multi-currency interbank payments, has signed Deutsche Bank and SMBC as members of its network, according to multiple Ledger Insights source. They joined co-founders JP Morgan, who's a Ripple partner in the Middle East, with the Al Farhad exchange. That's a Ripple partner. So JP Morgan joined with Al Farhad crypto exchange so they can send money all around the world. You know what? I think it was Goldman Sachs. Damn it, was it JP Morgan? I think it was Goldman Sachs that was there right from day one with Ripple. I made a mistake. It wasn't JP Morgan. I think it was Goldman Sachs. Anyway, that don't matter because JP Morgan is linked up with a Ripple partner called Al Farhad Exchange, and that's in over the UAE. Also, who helped JP Morgan? Standard Chartered Bank, Ripple partner. And who else helped him? DBS, Ripple partner. Okay, DBS actually said, I got it here. DBS actually said to the world, Ripple XRP offers the cheapest way to send money in the world. I'll show you that one later, by the way. Not a big deal. So it appears that all these Ripple partners are using this Partior. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe there's some reason they want to do it. There's privacy issues there. I'm sure it's a closed network, so not everybody can see. Okay, it has a specific use, but just know that's why I'm telling you all these people here, all Ripple partners, pretty much. I don't know about the SMBC. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure they are too. And then let me continue in here. I'm not going to read this whole article. I'm just going to kind of cherry pick. Let's see. JP. They talk about the JPM coin. Yeah, no one wants that shit. JP Morgan. Now Singapore. The Singapore firm is also in here. You got Temasek. Temasek, from what I remember in the articles, teamed up with R3. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive Temasek hooked up with R3. That's the crypto XDC. That's another one you need to get. All right. When you see Singapore here, Singapore has made so many partnerships. Remember, in 2013, there was a Ripple Singapore. And they actually had gold, silver, and they'd have crypto, and there was an exchange. And that's what you had back then. Ripple don't like talking about that one, but we do. And Ripple has a lot of relationships with Singapore. Just to let you guys know, if you hear the name Singapore, the country has made deals. They got Ripple partner Tranglo in there, and the other different Ripple partners. They're all working with Singapore. Singapore's in like Project Ubin and Jasper and stuff. Like, oh, Singapore is totally tied in with America's oldest bank. The name escapes me right now. No, can't remember. Damn it. But anyhow, Singapore is a partner with that America's oldest bank. And let me continue on this. Now I'm on OCC non-objection letters. I'm just scrolling through this section here. So the American OCC told JP Morgan, you got a green light. Now we notice Deutsche Bank is in here. I already showed you, like, over the past 1 and 2 weeks, Ripple's first bank outside of the United States was Fedor Bank in Germany. That's why Germany's so much in this, because Germany is all into XRP Ripple. They don't want to say nothing, but Crypto Hulk found out. So Crypto Hulk found out that in 2012, right around there, 13, Ripple was all over in Germany in their banking system with Fedor Bank and the others. Then France bought it in like 2016. So that's when all the XRP technology went into the French government. I already showed you there was 2 American banks that small, tiny one. One was in Kansas, right where Brad Garlinghouse came from. I told you that. That's the corridor right there. Those two banks in Germany and France. Ripple wasn't advertising this. I discovered this on my own. And then Brazil comes in around 2013. I showed you the story about Rafael. And they had a bank there. It was using XRP. And there's your corridor. And we talked, why is it Brazil? Because the NZs that came from Germany went to Brazil. That's how we get Germany linked right up. Have you seen this? Fedora Bank goes to Germany. What's the first country in the world Ripple sets up shop in? Germany. What's the second one? Brazil. That's where the NA space ZI people went after World War II. So that's why you got those two countries linked up first. Here at Crypto Hulk. That's that article with that. Let me check some comments and I'll start dropping the truth bomb articles for that as well. I think I got a donation here, buddy, from Matt. Matt 59754 made it to the live finally. Hulk's back at it again. Keep all these nuggets of info coming. Love your tenacity. We will be rich soon enough, fam. Yeah, Matt's been a member for 9 months, it says right here. Let's see. I lived in Delray Beach. Where are you guys in Florida? BNY Mellon. That's right. Thank you, Underpass 61 version 2. So in Singapore, that's why Singapore is mixed up in this. Singapore has been there from day one. And there's a tie-in. Now, XDC is out of Singapore. Who really runs Singapore? China. Now you seeing the connection? You got China and Germany, pretty much. China and Germany. Because Brazil is Germany. The most German people in the world outside of Germany are in Brazil. Now, how's that? I think we all know. From the Gestapo. Who runs China? China? Next article. Next article is going to play on that same thing we're talking about here. This is all supportive information. Deutsche Bank. Deutsch. Next article, Standard Charter, Ripple partner. Now notice, this article is from like 6 months ago. Standard Charter invests in Partior, the JP Morgan-backed blockchain payment tech startup. I'm going to just burn through this article quickly. Temasek is in there. The Singapore startup. Oh, now listen here. Ain't that something? Well. Partior is a Singapore startup. XDC is a Singapore crypto. I've been telling you that the very first Ripple office was in Singapore. It's called Ripple Singapore. And it was separate. Here's what's interesting. It was separate in itself from Ripple. That's a mystery. It's another one Crypto Hulk brought up. It's not Ripple Labs. It's Ripple Singapore. And it's not just Ripple. See what I'm saying? It's like a whole separate deal in Singapore. And I told you already, I showed you the proof that on the Ripple website, there was wallets. And there was Ripple China in 2013. There was a Ripple China exchange. It was called that, a Ripple exchange. A Ripple exchange. Chai operates and controls Singapore. Singapore is basically China. It's it's a different head. Imagine a beast and it had different heads. China is the main one. Singapore is one of their heads. Thailand's another one. Depends on which head you want to talk to. All right. The Singapore startup is Partior, and just let you know, the country of Singapore makes deals with Ripple, the actual country itself. I've shown you this already. BNY Mellon, America's oldest bank, works with R3, which is XDC crypto, and the Singapore government to do foreign exchange trading. Okay. BNY Mellon is a Ripple partner from day one. Well, actually, 2016. See what I'm getting at there, buddy? Now we're dealing with the Zodia exchange. Let's read this. Standard Chartered is among the world's leading banks regarding blockchain adoption and digital assets. It has an extensive blockchain interest linked to trade finance, R3, XDC, and its founder, and is the founder of Zodia Custody. So Standard Chartered started Zodia Custody. Oh, really? We're going to look into that. Trust and believe. Let's go to the next articulo. I'm going to do a copy paste here. Okay. Let's look at this. Standard Chartered completes strategic investment in Ripple. You see this? This is 2016. Ripple, like, officially came out in 2014. Everybody knew about it in 2014. 2 years later, Standard Chartered comes in and invests heavily into Ripple. I just read this article about Partior, how Standard Chartered, JP Morgan, there it is right there, Standard Chartered and Ripple. Ripple is all up in Partior, okay? Everybody who helped make Partior comes out of Singapore, and they're buddies with Ripple. Look, it's all coming, it all goes down to those 3 X's. So this brand new trading platform, don't trip on shit. Watch my show first, and I'll break it all down so you get it, all right? Don't let these other channels fucking fool you. United States, Ripple, we built bricks. Don't let anybody fool you. These other channels trying to scare you to death. Oh, Russia and the BRICS nations. I already read the research report from Russia. Russia is basing their crypto on the XRP ledger. I showed you in the research report. South Africa is all about Ripple and R3 and shit. China, I just told you. China. I just told you how Ripple was there. It was a company called Ripple China in 2013. Brazil, I just got done telling you about all that stuff. India, all the largest banks in India, all the largest banks in India are already XRP. The biggest ones there. Brazil's biggest bank, XRP, Banco, whatever it's called, Unibanco or whatever. Everything's XRP, XLM, and XDC. They slap on different names or whatever they want to call it, the Benji token or whatever the fuck it is. Guess what, everybody? Once you pull the clothes off, it's like the same fucking bodies, okay? Matt tested the, hold on here, buddy. Matt 59754, just testing the super chat button for my friend Hulk. Thank you for that. And it's good. It's good to know if the super chat button works, because some people just don't have it. Either don't have it, or if it's there, it don't work. You tested it and it works. Bet you tomorrow it don't. But it's like that. But everybody test the super chat button right now. We got to make sure that it works. I'm running an official experiment right now. No, seriously though, everybody. JB Crypto Keeper 11 gifted one Crypto Hulk membership to We Are One. Welcome, We Are One. You can now ask Crypto Hulk questions and stuff and get more involved in the learning process. You don't have to, but it's always a good option to have. Next one. Let's keep going here. Got to keep going. Got to keep going there, buddy. Let's look at how JP Morgan is connected to Ripple. Let's just look at that. Because remember now, JP Morgan's mixed up in Partior or Partois. I don't speak French. Ripple partner and JP Morgan joined forces in the United Arab Emirates. Who is that Ripple partner that JP Morgan is working with? It's called the Al Fardan Exchange. What do? Send money all around the world. JP Morgan is able to send money all around the world with Ripple and XRP. Got it? But Crypto Hulk, JP Morgan has never officially said they're a Ripple partner. Okay, for new people that don't know, I'm going to break it down to you so you get it. They don't need to be a Ripple partner. Why? Because they're a Al Farhad exchange partner that's a Ripple partner. Got it? Get it. Next article. Copy and paste. Let's do that one right there. All right, what do we got now? Remember how in that first article we talked about Zodia custody? Standard Chartered, which heavily invests, I just showed you the article. Standard Chartered is a Ripple partner. They heavily invested into Ripple back in 2016, only 7 years ago. Standard Chartered also backed what's called Zodia Custody. And guess what? Zodia Custody is an SBI partner. Guess what? SBI owns 10% of Japan. SBI Japan owns 10% of Ripple. I'm going to show you this right now. The Ripple connection. Oh, don't hurt him, Hulk. With all this information. How do you like me now? Look at that article. This article, title, SBI Holdings, a value approach to blockchain and cryptocurrency. This is like 5 years ago. Look under summary. Go to the third bullet point. SBI owns 10.5% of Ripple. How do you like me now? See how all this shit's connected? Showing you right here. That Partior, if you read that, you're like, oh God, there's another payment system out there. New people, stop. Now, Partior, JP Morgan, Ripple partner. Standard Chartered, Ripple partner. Zodia is mixed up in this, Ripple partner. I mean, just Ripple partner via SBI. See what I'm saying? Like it all, they're just call them partners because they are. All right, they're using the Ripple technology and the XRP and They just don't have the name. It's like if you went to McDonald's, they ripped off the sign at McDonald's, and all there's generic wrappers. They use brown paper bag wrappers and shit. Like it's fucking McDonald's, but it doesn't say it, Crypto Hulk. It's fucking McDonald's, man. You're eating the fucking Big Mac with the fries and shit. It doesn't have the name on it. It's the same fucking thing. JP Morgan uses Al Farhad Exchange to send money all around the world. What format are they using? It's Ripple's format. JP Morgan's using Ripple, but it says Al Farhad Exchange. It's like, now this gets a little more complicated for some of y'all. But if it's like, I'm just kidding. But if I wanted to go to Burger King and eat, but I wanted it to be inside of a McDonald's, McDonald's would have to rip off all the signs. Wait, no. I'm confusing myself. But whatever it is, it's like, it's Ripple, but it's called Al Farhad. It's the same fucking thing. And Standard Chartered is Standard Chartered, but it's teamed up with Ripple. Now that's official. Zodia is using SBI and Ripple, but it's Zodia, but they're using all these other technologies. See, so Zodia didn't invent all these things. The custody didn't invent it. They're using other people's stuff. That's all that these people are doing. You don't need to have the name Ripple. You don't need to officially be business partners with Ripple. If you're JP Morgan, you can just go to Alpha Hot Exchange, be a partner, and you're using Ripple right there. Okay. Let me check these comments real quick, and we'll go to the next. Oh, hold on. RCM Cap 12. Test donations. Thanks, Hulk Rich. RCM Cap, thank you very much for that donation. And I approve the test donation button works just fine today. Now, it might not always work. Crypto X-Man, thank you very much for that. I love lies and gold cards to getting wrecked with all of you. Make sure you get these. Make sure you get these crypto IRAs that have not been approved by the government. There's no laws for that. Be prepared for them to take all your shit when the economy crashes. And the art paintings are brilliant. Dump all your money into the fractional art paintings. Matt 59 754. Oh my God! Look at what he's doing. I'm not convinced this button works yet. He's like, I just wanted to make sure it works. Had to double check it there, buddy. Matt, thank you for that one. Got a laugh out of it. Arthur L. Thank you for the deep dives, Hulk. You're welcome. Arthur, I'm trying to make sure you learn all the stuff you need to be prepared because bad times are coming. You got to be all ready. Weight loss and fitness. Thank you very much for that. It says, riddle me. Riddle me this. Who are the partners of Bitcoin and Ethereum? Well, from what I know, Ethereum helped Ripple make Codius back in like 2013. I read off the Codius. I've done Codius show about 3 times. I'm also the only one definitely on YouTube, and I'm sure other channels. I had proof, and I showed you that Codius was already done and tested at Ripple Singapore. In their exchange that they had with silver and gold, oh yes, where you would trade XRP for gold and silver, and you could trade your XRPs for other cryptos. It's already all been done. And guess what? Codius was being used. I showed you that in the article. Codius is already done. Then what happened? They deep six Codius and took it off all the websites and shit. But Crypto Hulk had the ability to find that one for you there, buddy. So I know that Ethereum is definitely a partner of Ripple because they helped or at least helped inspired Codius, because at the end of the Codius white paper it said, we'd like to thank the Ethereum Foundation. Boom. How do you like me now? Arthur L. Oh, I already talked about that one, but thanks again, Arthur. Appreciate that. What kind of silver coins are good to get, Hulk? Would appreciate if you could lie to me. I got them at the silver shop, but I got them in the bank. Canadian? Were they Canadian? I looked at them a little bit, and then I stopped by Wells Fargo. It was like a month ago, and put all that shit in there. But I would just go with Canadian. I think they're like $25. It's 1 ounce, so whatever gold price is. But I like Canadians myself. Get silver maple leaves. Yeah, I think that's what I got. Buffalo Browns, and I got some of those in gold, the Buffalo ones. Junk silver. Yeah, you can get like the old 50-cent pieces and the old $1 USA $1 ones. That's junk silver. I don't know about all that stuff. I mean, but it's an official coin. You know what? Just study a little more. I love the 10-ounce flags. That shit's huge. All right, let me keep going because I'm getting close to being done here, and I'm tired. Okay, DBS Bank. DBS is involved, member, in that uh, partior and all that stuff, right? Man, legend is coming back. Hold on. There's that article. 1970 legend. Thank you very much for that. Says we need to have an annual Hulk Nation shindig, maybe in Vegas. I've only been here for 3 weeks, and I'm not leaving. Appreciate your determination and dedication. Have a good one. Oh, hold on a second. Let me pause for station identification. When you see a red one come in, those suckers like those tend to really kind of I'm grateful I got all kinds of people who watch the channel. I make the channel, let me make this very clear. My intention on my channel is to teach poor people. I know that poor people don't have big money to drop. That's why I made the membership fee $5. You can still watch the show. $5. If I want to do just a regular, I got 3 different kinds of shows I got going. One, this show right now, everybody can watch, everybody can talk. Then I got some shows where just the members can talk, but everybody can watch. That's for the $5. Now, the past couple days, I've had members only shows where only members can watch and only members can talk. Okay. But the donation button is working. Thanks, Hulk. Brett, it's a good thing you checked that sucker. You never know. You never want it to be out because you had to test it to make sure that it works. I got it. That's a very proactive way of doing this here. But Jesus preached to beggars. Yeah, so I make the show for poor people. I've been doing it for 3 years. You could be poor anywhere in the whole world, watch my show. Pretty much 95% of my episodes or something, or whatever, without having to pay a dime. Well, what I'm trying to do here is like you pay it forward in the karma and the universe and the law of attraction and these kinds of things. And if you're good to people and you try to sincerely help them, even poor people, the information on my show that I give up for free is freaking phenomenal. No other channel has the deep dives like I do and shows you all the 90% below the water. See, icebergs, 10% are above, 90% below. No other channel can show you all those things. And I was doing it for free for 3 years. Still am. But okay. It's all frequency. Yeah, totally agree with that. But I'm going to move on because it's a little conspiratorial. But DBS, here's the title of that one I just sent you like 2 minutes ago. DBS acknowledges Ripple as the cheapest network for cross-nation payments. This was 4 years ago. You mean to tell me DBS thinks Ripple's the fastest, cheapest, but they're not going to use it when they make Partior, right? Okay, you're high. And this is years before Partior. Partior, let me just tell you, they're using Ripple somehow, all right? I'm going to speed through these last 2 articles like really quick. So hang in there, we're almost done. And new people, you got homework. New people aren't done. You have to keep reading all this crap if you want to get really aware. Okay. DBS Bank, here we go again. Who just got done saying Ripple's the best choice. JP Morgan, working with the Ripple partner in the Middle East, Alpha Hot Exchange. Temasek, who I almost am positive is working with R3. Those 3 are going to establish a platform to transform interbank value in a new digital era. That is pretty amazing right there. This is 2 years old. They're talking about atomic instant. Okay, so in the third paragraph, they're using the word enable atomic or instantaneous payments. We all know who does that. All the three X's, all right? We're going to scroll down to where it says about DBS. And then right before that, it says end. And right before that, there's a paragraph. Here's the paragraph. These efforts by DBS, JP Morgan, and Temasek build on their past work as part of Project Ubin, which we went over, an industry initiative by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, Ripple partner. Monetary Authority of Singapore works with BNY Mellon, America's oldest banks, to do trading. In Singapore has made numerous meetings with Ripple and R3 and stuff. It talks about blockchain settlement and technology. I'm going to leave the article at that. Let me go to the next one. Now, one last one after this. Now, here's where R3 comes in. I know I've talked a whole bunch of shit about Ripple. Now we're getting to R3 and XDC stuff. For those of you that want to get it, I would highly suggest getting it. Here's the title. The BIS, that's the Bank for International Settlements. They test R3, which is the XDC crypto, and they test the Partior prototypes in what they call the M-Bridge project, which we went over also on the show. And what you got here is the Malaysian bank mixed up with Singapore, South African Reserve Bank, Ripple is using Ripple XDC. Okay, I went over all this on my show. I went over how Malaysia's linked in with, I think, Tranglo or something like that. Tranglo, Ripple owns 40% of all the shit's like, look, all these banks here are either linked in with R3, XLM, which is Stellar, or Ripple. Now, I don't see too much at all on the Stellar, okay? I'll have to admit. I see a lot of Singapore, Asia, China area with XDC because it came out of Singapore. XDC, new people, XDC is for like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, stuff like that. And Ripple is for the high money movement. So again, R3 is mentioned in this article here. If you scroll down near the bottom, right before the last paragraph, you have a sentence that says, on the technology end, two separate prototypes, one built by R3 and the other by Partior, a blockchain-based payment platform founded by JP Morgan and DPS, were developed. They're using it, okay? They're using the R3. I'm just letting you know. They can't like just come out and tell you. That doesn't happen. They're not going to say, hello, everybody. I know we're early here. Here's a secret. Don't tell anybody. We're going to use R3. Okay, so go ahead and invest in it now before everybody knows, but let's keep it a secret. Are you fucking serious? The way you find out about this shit is listen to my show. That's how you find out what the fuck to do and get in early and get rich, okay? Tom Chappelle, welcome to the members video live stream. Thank you very much. And you can tell Dave hello. Last article here. Here's the title. R3 announces, now this article is, 7 years ago. Listen to this. 7 years ago, R3 has been all up around Singapore because they invented it. R3 announces a partnership with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Now, let me ask you a question. If R3, this is like a real tough brain teaser, okay? 7 years ago, R3, which uses the Zinfin crypto called XDC, which is currently 3 cents, buy the shit out of it. R3 announces a partnership with the country of Singapore. Do you get it? So when all these banks and shit make Partior. They work with Partior and they work with Singapore. You're gonna tell me, that R3's not there just because they don't mention it in the article? You're fucking high, okay? R3 announces a partnership with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. That's the fucking country. R3, the XDC crypto, has had a partnership with the country of Singapore for 7 years. Let me tell you something for those people that might be a little brand new or really slow. If it's going down in Singapore, anything to do with finance, R3's right there. Got it? They don't need to put that in the fucking article. This is called common sense, okay? That's why you watch my show, to learn this stuff. Anything to do with fucking Singapore, R3 and Ripple is right there. They've been there for 10 years. Ripple, Singapore, has been there since 2013, since day one. Anything that goes down in Singapore financially is going to have Ripple all over it, okay? Just common sense. Tom Chappelle, just got my membership back. YT claims they couldn't process my monthly payment. Oh, I'll tell you what I see. Every month, I look at my account. Actually, every day I look at my account and I see people that join the channel and says rejoin, 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 rejoin. You know what that is? It's when YT purposely shuts off your payment so you can't get my content to be rich. YT wants you fucking broke, okay? That's what they want. I get some new members. I would say 70% of my members are rejoin people because YT shuts them off. Then they don't watch my show for a week or 2 or 3. And like, well, wait a second, where's Crypto Hulk at? Then they go back to my channel and find out, oh, the membership thing expired. So they put it on auto pay and they wait till the next month. And guess what? It turns off and they got to do it over and over. That's illegal. And that's YT can't handle this. All right. Ripple is balls deep. Gotta get Decent, the Decent wallet. 7 years ago, I was, well, a dirty old man. And you know what? No comment there, buddy. I think that's going to be it. It's 1 hour and 7 minutes. And I'm going to see if I can make another show for tomorrow morning. So you had a good amount of information today. If you ain't got it by now, you just ain't going to get it. With all the connected dots that I showed right here, I mean, I can't do any more to teach you, for today. Mr. Member for 9 months. Great show, Hulk. You just had massive news today, man. Stellar. Didn't get that. It's the first blockchain. Imagine that. That's going to be the trend. Right now we're in infancy. We're like babies. Stellar, like think about this now. Stellar was the nonprofit Stellar when Jebb, selling off $1 billion worth of crypto in 2 years or some shit. That sure don't sound like nonprofit to me. It sounds like a lot of fucking profit. But I'll get off that subject. But again, I want you to realize it said Stellar was the first blockchain to have the mutual fund thing tokenized on the blockchain. First one. First mover advantage. Think about when hundreds start doing this, everybody. When hundreds of banks globally, or whatever it is, institutions, investment funds, put it all on Stellar. Remember, Stellar was the first one. I mean, Franklin Templeton was the first one to do that on Stellar. First one. Now let's wait 6 months and see if there's 50 or 100 of them. But remember, ain't nothing going to happen until we get crypto global regulations. That's how it works. And with that, I shall go. And if I make a show in the morning, I'll see you then. Adios.